back to our channel, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a fragrance video today, and we love doing these every year for you guys, or we try to. And today we're going to be talking about our top holiday / winter fragrances of 2024, and you can definitely wear these going into 2025 for the rest of the winter. So we're going to be talking about some nice holiday festive fragrances that you can wear for like more fancy occasions, as well as some casual fragrances that you can just wear every day. So we're just gonna hop right into it because it's not gonna be short, it's gonna be on the longer side, so just get comfy. So the first scent that I have to talk about here is something that I've actually mentioned before, but for this particular video I wanted to mention with a hand cream that I've been pairing this with, and they pair beautifully together. So this is Somebody Wood by Fleur, and this is definitely in the warm and earthy family, but the scent notes are musk, amber, and I think sandalwood. And this is one of my favorite go-to fall scents. It's a very nice warm and clean scent. So if you can't decide if you want to wear like a warm scent or like a clean scent or a sweet scent, this is like all of them wrapped into one. It's sweet without being gourmand. Pretty much. Okay, it's for like the non-gourmand lover. Yes. Yeah, that's how I would describe it exactly. But lately I've been loving this with this hand cream from Le Labo. This is the hand pomade from Le Labo, and their hand cream and their lotion both have the same scent, and it's in the scent Hinoki. And for some reason they don't have this scent in an actual perfume. They only have it in lotions and hand creams. So I've been loving this with this. So I just like to put this like, so the pulse points of my arms, and I like to spray this over top of it. And y'all, this combo is magical. It smells amazing. So layering is something new that I've started doing like over the past year. I learned that from Kendra. And not only layering like just a plain lotion, but layering a scented like body cream or hand cream. Complementary scents. Yeah, make sure they complement each other. It's game changing. And these pair beautifully together. Y'all, I was shook the first time I paired these together, but this makes this last longer, and then this brings out like other notes in this. It's very strange, but it works. Okay, so the first fragrance that I have is from a brand called Navitus, and this is called Chocolate Queen. You guys, this is basically hot cocoa in a bottle. So I wore this a lot the year before last, and I wore it to pretty much every like festive thing we had going on that year. And it has like a beautiful sweetness to it, but it's a very like warm, authentic cocoa kind of smell, without it smelling too much like food, because I'm sure there's some boozy notes in here, as well as like some praline and vanilla. The praline and vanilla notes are definitely at the base of the scent, like after it dries down, but the opening you get most of the chocolate. It's not an artificial chocolate smell. It's very like authentic, original cocoa smell. It's so good, but I love the creaminess that it has and the dry down. So I highly recommend that you guys try this if you're looking for a unique winter smell, but you still want to smell like the holidays and smell something to get you like in like the festive mode. This perfume does that for me, and it has fantastic projection. I highly recommend you give it a try if you're looking for a chocolate scent, because it's very unique in the perfume world. The lighting looks different, you guys. The sun is moving this way. So that's why we look slightly different. The lighting's changing. It's not us. So my next scent is a nighttime scent, and this is Ash by Ashley Benson, and this is the East 12th scent. So East 8th is one of my favorites, but to me East 12th is just like my go-to winter scent. This is low-key like a leathery dupe for our, you know, throwback favorite of the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. This is basically that with leather notes in it, in my opinion. It just smells darker and deeper to me. It's like a dark rose. Yeah, it's a dark rose. So the notes for this are rose damask, black cedar, and zesty orange. Now, I feel like the notes for this are a lot more complex than how they describe it on the website to me, because every time I spray this, I just get different notes. Like I pick up different notes every time I spray it on me. This smells just as good on clothes as it does on skin. Like it lasts the same to me, like the lasting power is the same. But to me, this is like the go-to like night out scent. I wouldn't wear this during the day, in my personal opinion. Luckily, we have very short days during the winter months. So as soon as the sun go down, you can spray this, because this is amazing like for nighttime, in my opinion. Like I just think of floral. It's definitely warm floral. If you like florals, but you like dark florals or warmer florals, like Kendra said, this is perfect for you for the winter time if you're a floral girl. If you're a floral girl, it's very hard to say. Yeah, so this is my go-to for nighttime. I'm gonna need another one because I feel like it's all the way down here. It's like hardly anything left in here when I shake it, because I spray this a lot. So I'm obsessed with this. Okay, so the next fragrance I have is another fragrance from the brand Navitus, but this one is called Venom of Love. I love this one. This one is a chocolate cherry almond kind of fragrance. I definitely smell the cherry and the almond. Those are like the most prominent notes in this one. And the base, it has some nice like sandalwood and some vanilla, but you for sure smell the chocolate and the cherry. This is very comparable to Love Fest by Kayali, if you guys remember that fragrance I used to talk about, which I do love, but I finished the entire bottle and have yet to repurchase it. But it's very comparable to that one, same family. So if you're in the cherry market, if you're looking for a cherry scent for the holidays, this is perfect. It's a very sexy date night kind of scent. I don't know if I would wear this in the daytime. This is for sure more nighttime in my opinion. So I highly recommend this if you're looking for like a good date night fragrance. And if you love cherry, it's definitely in the Gourmand family. If you're not a Gourmand lover, then just don't even waste your time. But if you do, I think you're gonna love this. And for it to be a cherry scent, it's still very unique. And I highly recommend it if you like a nice projection, like a long lasting cherry scent. Very, very fragrant and super decadent. So speaking of Kayali, I was just talking about Kayali. The one I have this year to mention is from the original collection. This is the Kayali Vanilla 28. This is fantastic for any base of any like scent combo you're trying to do, or if you're just wanting to wear it alone. I love this for both of those reasons. This is a gorgeous like brown sugar vanilla. It has some like vanilla orchid in there. This is just a beautiful, not simple, but it's like a go-to, like not even think about it kind of spray perfume. Like if you're trying to figure out what to wear that day, this is the perfect everyday go-to winter scent if you love vanilla. And it has like a addictive thing about it. Like Kayali scents have something addicting about them. I don't know if like it's the incensey background, because like
love incense.
The background in all of them, like something about them have like this incense quality about them, even though the notes don't say incense. But it's something about this one, because I do have quite a few vanilla fragrances, but this one has a very unique quality to it. For it to just be a vanilla perfume is not just that to me. And I love the projection. It's not too strong, but you can definitely smell it on. So it has like a moderate projection. I highly recommend this if you're looking for a perfect like layer vanilla scent and something to wear alone. So if you're looking for a beautiful like brown sugar vanilla, this is the one. And the longer you let it sit, the better it smells. That's why the juice in it is darker. So the darker it gets, the better it gets. Kind of like wine. Like the longer you let it sit, it's better. So it's something about vanilla scents that they just smell better the longer you let them sit. Love this. So my next go-to holiday/winter fragrance is gonna be my go-to from last year. I wore the crap out of this perfume. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this multiple times on the vlog channel. This is by the brand MOODEAUX. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, but this is Punk Star. This is a very unique incensey smell. Like either you're gonna love this or you're gonna be like, girl, what is this? Because it's just very unique. I personally am obsessed with it. I discovered it, like I said, last year. And the notes of this are just so complex, which is why I love it so much. So the top notes for this are apple, blackcurrant, raspberry, incense, saffron. I love incense. And then the middle notes are rose, honeysuckle, cedar, leaves, moss. And then the bottom notes are vanilla, tonka bean, leather, birchwood, and patchouli. So when I spray this on my skin, the top notes that I get the most on me personally are the incense, the rose, and the patchouli. I don't know why, I just pick up on those the most every time I spray this. And then the longer you let it sit, you start to smell like the raspberry, like fruity notes in it. It's just so unique. I just feel like this is definitely for the girl who's a little bit more on the edgy side when it comes to perfumes. So this is like the go-to edgy girl winter fragrance to me. And I reach for it around this time every season just because it's just my go-to. Sometimes I even wear this like to bed because it has a clean undertone as well. So sometimes I like to spray it out of the shower too. I don't know why, especially if I'm gonna be having a glass of wine. It's kind of like a sexy, decadent type of smell as well. Like I said, just very unique. Can't compare it to anything else. So Punk Star by MOODEAUX is definitely for my edgy girls. So my next scent is a designer fragrance. This is from Jimmy Choo, and this is I Want You Forever. This is another cherry scent. I feel like there's a cherry theme going so far besides the chocolate perfume. And this was not on accident. I just picked up what felt winter and holiday vibes. This one for sure. I've gotten so many compliments on this. This is one of my most complimented perfumes. This is definitely like a juicy rose and a black cherry perfume. It's like a dark cherry, and it's definitely on the more floral side, but the longer you smell it, it smells more on like the juicy vibe, if that makes sense. So it's like a juicy cherry with some rose in there. I know it sounds weird, but when you smell this, y'all, you gonna go crazy. It's so pretty, but it's definitely still in the warm floral family. And you can definitely smell the cherry, but it's still more warm floral leaning to me. So I highly recommend this. Again, this is a great projecting perfume.
So nice.
Especially if you're wearing it outside with the wind. You want a long lasting winter scent because sometimes like when it's super windy, your fragrance doesn't last as long. So you want something that's nice and long lasting. And this one has great projection.
Yeah, every time you wore this when we were just home for Thanksgiving, everybody smelled Kendra. Oh, you smell good. Oh, you smell good. She had this on.
Yes.
The projection is fantastic.
So Kelsey's proof that this is a compliment getter.
Love it. So my next scent is a newer favorite. I discovered this year, and this is from Byron. This is Desert Dawn. I was convinced into buying this when we were in the store at Neiman Marcus in Miami, and I just fell in love with this scent. It is the epitome of the go-to glam girl who loves woody scents.
It's very chic.
Extremely chic. This is like something you can wear to work, something you can wear to dinner, and it's also giving every day. Like, I just love it. It's like a go-to scent you don't really have to think about. You just pick up, put it on, you're gonna smell bomb. So the notes for this, the top notes are cardamom and rose petals, and then the heart notes are carrot, cedar wood, and sandalwood. Stay with me. And then the base notes for this are
Papyrus?
Papyrus, I have no clue what that is, but vetiver and silk musk. I love anything with vetiver in it. I don't know why. Every time I smell that note in any perfume, I just gravitate towards it. So
You like in the woody family though, that's why.
this is so classy and so elegant. Oh, it's giving like bougie, classy, elegant, just all the expensive things. It just smells very expensive. I just think of like a blazer, like the girl in a suit vibe, like, but still sexy vibes. It's still feminine, but to me it's like more masculine feminine vibes.
Got it.
In my opinion. So if you like more of a unisex scent, you would be obsessed with this because I am a unisex girl. I do like some unisex scents, and this is definitely giving that. So you or your man could honestly wear this.
Okay, so my next scent is from a brand called Soradora, and it's called Mandorle, and this is a beautiful, decadent, woodsy, unisex fragrance. It has some rum, it has some cacao, cashmere, it has some heliotrope. I love heliotrope. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a purple floral that smells very powdery in the dry down. But this is very unique. It has some leathery notes in there. I think it's the suede, but the suede is picking up leather to me. And it's very chic and unique, but it's very sexy. I love this. If you guys are looking for something on like the smokier side,
Yeah, this is smoky.
which makes it more unisex, I can definitely smell this on a man or a woman. But it's very daring. Like, this is not your typical, you know, go-to simple scent. It says it has vanilla. I don't smell vanilla, and you know I would because I have plenty of vanillas.
Yes.
This definitely, you can smell the suede, the cashmere, the rum. It also has some tonka in there.
It's nice.
It's a nice, warm, sexy winter vibe.
Yeah, this is
Y'all,
a good Christmas party
this
scent.
smells like the sexy couple at the Christmas party.
It
Like,
really
they
do.
both got it on.
Yeah, it
like
does.
it's so good.
It's a showstopper.
So if you're looking for like a really good unisex fragrance that you and your man can wear, or if you just like that kind of scent for yourself, get Mandorle.
It's kind of like the sweeter version of Ombre Leather by Tom Ford to me.
Yes, it is in the Tom Ford Ombre Leather family.
Yeah, but it's more boozy and sweeter.
Yes, because of the more sweet cocoa and vanilla and tonka notes.
Yeah.
It's making it a little bit warmer and smoother.
Yeah.
Love this.
So my next scent is an OG perfume. I've had this for years. This is from the brand Penrose, and I've had this for so long. This is on the sweeter side, so I'm going into like my sweeter scents. This is Gilded Fox. This is their old packaging. Now this is in like a clear bottle. This is like a beautiful, sweet, decadent scent. Very vintage vibes though. Like, low-key, I can smell why I was obsessed with this like 4 years ago, but it's just now resurfacing in my opinion for like holiday vibes. Like, this is like a good go-to Christmas party scent. It low-key smells like bougie Dr. Pepper.
Okay, good.
And I have no idea why I think it smells like this, but it does. And I'll read the notes to you guys just in case you want to know. So the notes for this are rose, amber, caramel, cardamom, cocoa spice. Definitely getting a lot of the cocoa spice.
That's probably the Dr. Pepper you're getting.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Coffee and bergamot. So the cocoa spice is, like Kendra said, why I think this smells like bougie Dr. Pepper. But it's still beautiful on the skin. And it layers well with like a good like vanilla perfume, like maybe Kayali vanilla. That as a base and this over top is gonna last a long time. Very strong and sweet, so if you don't really like sweet scents, you're probably not gonna like this, because as this dries down, it gets sweeter. But I love that for the holiday season, especially if you're going to like a Christmas party or even just like a cute little kickback with your friends. This is gonna linger all throughout the night, and it smells very inviting. Like people want to give you a hug when you wear this. Oh, it's just so pretty.
Warm.
And I just always think of Christmas time every time I wear this. That's why I just always go for it. I pull it out every time Christmas comes around.
Really warm.
It's very warm, extremely warm. So if you're a warm, sweet girly, you're gonna love this.
Okay, so next is another very sexy date night scent, but this can be worn in the day or the nighttime, I think. And that is gonna be Jean Paul Gaultier Le Parfum. So this is one of the La Belle flankers, but this is Le Parfum. I think that's what this one's called. I always forget because I love them both, but this is like the deeper, darker one. This is a nice tonka bean pear vanilla scent. So if you're looking for something with pear in it, if you're like a pear lover, you need this, but it's like a more warm, dense pear scent. It's not in the fresh, fruity family. It's definitely a gourmand deep dessert with pears. It's super sexy.
It smells like candied pears.
Candied pears, like drizzling caramelized pears or something.
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
Yes, it's super, super sweet. So if you don't like sweet, then maybe not for you. But if you love sweet, you're going to adore this one. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this one as well. So the bottle looks like what it smells like. Very sexy, you know, red light special vibe. So love this one. I wear it a lot during these months. Definitely perfect for going into the winter. Could be a good Valentine's Day scent. Really, really nice.
Okay guys, so my last scent is also a more sweet scent, just like the one I just mentioned. And this is from the brand Byron Perfumes, and this is in the scent MULA. This is definitely giving Christmas party vibes or dinner date vibes. Like I would honestly wear this on a first date because it's very captivating, but also inviting at the same time, but also kind of intimidating. Everything I like to be. So the main notes for this, like if you go directly on their website, they mainly describe this as a double caramel scent because they had top and base notes were caramel, but I found other notes that I would actually agree with more on the scent room. And the top notes for this are caramel, peach, strawberry, and raspberry. Then the heart notes are ginger, pink pepper, and then base notes are vanilla, musk, oud, and patchouli. But I mostly smell the caramel and the raspberry in this, and then the pink pepper, and then a little bit of the vanilla once it dries down on your skin. But definitely the caramel in this. It also has an incensey scent to me whenever I spray this.
It's
but
probably the oud.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely the oud. Ugh, I love oud as well, if you can't tell. So incense and oud I love in my winter fragrances because I feel like they just feel so like warm and inviting, but also like dark and sexy as well. And to me, that's what this gives. It's definitely giving dark and sexy, but also fruity. So if you like warm scents, but if you like fruity scents, you're gonna be obsessed with this. So this is like a warm, fruity scent. It smells like a delicious, warm piece of candy, honestly. It smells like candy, but warm candy.
My next scent is from BDK, and this is called Gris Charnel, and I actually wore this last Christmas, on Christmas Day last year. And this is a very fresh but warm at the same time cashmere fig black tea scent. So if you guys are not a huge Gourmand lover, if you're not like the vanilla girl kind of vibe, if that's not you, then I for sure would look into smelling Gris Charnel from BDK because this is extremely chic and fresh but still warm at the same time. It's like a spicy, fresh cashmere scent. Like it smells like a warm, soft cashmere sweater, like you're hugging like your friend who always smells like clean but warm at the same time. It's really hard to describe. You have to smell this one. This is a very unique fig tea scent. If you're into like a tea kind of scent, you will love this. This one is fantastic when it comes to projection as well. Like every time I wear it, Kelsey asks, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Very strong.
So I think the cardamom plays a huge part in that because it's very spicy, which makes it more holiday appropriate to me. And also when I don't want to smell like vanilla, this is my go-to. And like when I want to have a more clean vibe, it has some iris in it as well. And I love iris in a lot of my perfumes. So Gris Charnel is a go-to like chic, rainy day kind of cold scent. And I'm almost done. My second to last scent is actually a body spray. This is Caramel Skin from Floral. This is fantastic for layering. Yes. But if you're not a perfume girly and you just want to do body spray, this is wonderful on its own as well. But for layering, this can be paired with so many different fragrances with caramel and vanilla and tonka bean. Like if you have notes, like your perfumes have any of those 3 notes, pair with Caramel Skin and thank me later. This is a very lactonic, nutty, sweet, very nutty, warm, inviting body spray. Yes. So better on the skin though. Yes, not on clothes. Yeah. So this is fantastic like after body cream or lotion and you spray it before perfume. Boom. Watch my Vanilla Girl guide if you need a routine. Go there if you need some steps. But this has caramel, of course, but it also has some sandalwood musk. It also has vanilla bean and it has warm milk, which is why we recommend on the skin, because I don't know, something about the milk note doesn't do well on clothes in my opinion. Yeah. But on skin, it's top tier. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit because I've layered this with so many things. And it has a beautiful, warm, buttery kind of scent to it. It's very nutty smelling, so good. So if you guys are looking for something in the Gourmand family, this is really good because the musk and the sandalwood in the base give it like some more depth. It's not like a kitty juvenile kind of scent. It doesn't smell like just candy. It's still a really nice, chic, fresh take on a caramel scent. Last but not least, I have a body cream that y'all need to know about. I mentioned it in the last Winter Fragrances video last year, but I'm gonna mention it again because I wore this on Thanksgiving paired with, I think it was Libre by YSL Intense, Libre Intense. And this layers so well with warm florals because it is a warm florals, and this is the Fenty Perfume Body Cream. So the original Fenty EDP, the original perfume, this is the body cream version, and I think the cream smells better than the fragrance. They smell similar obviously, but in cream form, it's just something about this formula. First of all, y'all, this is so buttery and moisturizing. Like the sheen that you get from it, like you will glow because it has a lot of oils and butters in this formula. Yeah, it just feels super moisturizing. Just the glow and the moisture you get. So it's not just like a fragrance body cream because a lot of them don't really moisturize the skin. Yeah, that's true. This does both. So this has rose, magnolia, and musk. I don't smell that much of the magnolia because I don't really like magnolia, so I was kind of reluctant at first, but this is mostly a rose musk body cream. This is fantastic to layer with a lot of warm florals. This has fantastic projection. If somebody didn't put y'all on before, if you didn't really like the perfume, try out the body cream and let me know what you think, because this is fantastic and it has a beautiful like freshness to it with being warm at the same time. So this is like a wonderful layering body cream that actually moisturizes the skin. This is pricey but worth it. So highly recommend the Fenty body cream because I'm obsessed. Okay guys, so that concludes this very long video. We hope you guys enjoyed it, but you guys know we love to talk about perfumes and I like to jump in every now and then on Kendra's, obsession. So we will have a full list of all these fragrances in the description box. We hope you can find something that you like if you're more of a clean, like woody girl like me, and if you're more of a gourmand, sweet girl like Kendra. So something for everybody. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video and we'll see you guys in the next one.